pizza time, pizza time, pizza time, pizza time. But look at this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cauliflower. It is so beautiful. It is perfect. Sometimes you buy cauliflower and there are little brown spots on them. I don't know. Once I see that, I start feeling like, maybe it's getting spoiled. But this is beautiful, absolutely. So this cauliflower is going to be made into pizza. It's going to be made into like flatbread that you use as wrap. It's going to be made into wrap. But so what I do is cut this like into little pieces and then just blend it up. And I've done that, so I'm not going to go over and do this over again. Actually started doing it because I want to make pizza today. I started doing it before I realized I didn't record. So here is the second batch. So well, like I said, look at this here. My house has become a dumping ground for vegetables. Everybody don't want their vegetable, they bring it to me. I'm like, yes, bring it. I am loving it. If you want to donate some vegetables, just call me up, hit me up. I'll give you my address or I'll come and pick it up. So yesterday I got 2 big cauliflower. That's why that I already had one prior. And then I got 2 big cabbages. I have the purple cabbage that I'm eating already, and then I got 2 big, the cream one, and I'm like, yes, thank you, Lord. So I got that, but today I want to make pizza and I want to make some wraps. So that's why this is the second batch, and here is the first batch. So kind of already prepped. So the way I did it, I'll show you. Here it is. You get some cheesecloth. Once you blend it up like the way, I used my smoothie, the smoothie, whatchamacallit? Well, the smoothie part of the blender to make it this way. So I put some water after cutting, because cauliflower, they're kind of hard. After cutting it in real nice small bite sizes, and then I put some water and I blended it up, kind of made it into a smoothie paste. And then I got my cheesecloth and I poured it. Of course, you see the strainer. And I poured this in this. And I kind of even used my hand to like squeeze the water out. And it came out so beautifully. And here is the result. And I've already added cheese. And I'm going to do the egg. So, I'll wash my hands again. Once we start with the pizza, you see how everything goes. So I'm going to use 3 eggs. Also, by the way, I'm following Dr. Berg's recipe. So this is more than what they mixed up. They had like maybe 1 cauliflower, 1 head of cauliflower. This is 1.5 head of cauliflower. So they use 2 eggs. So I'm going to use 3 eggs. So I have 3 eggs here. And I'm going to so now I also learned to save my shells for my garden. I'm trying to grow one. So it's happening in Jesus' name. That's all I'm going to say. So, anyway. So, here we go with 3 eggs. And they put some sea salt, which I'm going to do. I've already added mozzarella cheese into these. I took the cheese out the previous night, because I find out that it's easier to work the cheese in when it's not stone cold. When it's been in the refrigerator, it's kind of cold and you have to use your hands. So I'm going to do just sea salt. I mean, I don't know at this point. Some people add cinnamon, but I'm just gonna do the sea salt. And I'm going to make sure. Yeah, I think that was really little. I'm always careful with salt. All right, so here we go. And then I'm going to pour this in and then just use my hand to work it. So now this is cauliflower and cheese and eggs. So you make sure that you work them in properly into a good paste. And this is going to be our crust. So hopefully it's dry enough to make a crust. I hope the eggs are not too many, because I feel like it's so soft. Maybe I should have just used 2.5 or something instead of 3 eggs. All right, now everything is completely mixed up. And then I'm going to get the pan. So the first time Dr. Berg did it, they put this on the pan and then put the pan with the parchment paper in the oven. But the second time, they said to make to make it work better, what they did was put the parchment paper directly. So as much as possible, this is a lot. Their own is like flatter than this, so I really have to spread this out to make it flat. Yeah, this is much more bigger than what they made, but we'll work through it, hopefully, because it will go directly in the oven. It will do the work it's supposed to do. All right, look at this. Look at this bad boy. It looks really great. It looks like a pizza crust. So I'm trying to make the edges like, you know, how it will come in the crust. You can do that too. Like make the edges a little dip. Do a little dip around the edges. It's kind of thick around here, but hopefully it's fine. Hopefully it's fine. Let me take from the middle and push it this way. Hopefully it's fine. So every time, you know, you just got to try. Because when you get on this keto diet, you start missing some things. You miss pizza, you want, you know, but you don't need all that carb. And I actually just learned yesterday how to use this also for mashed potatoes. I am going to do that very soon. Mashed potatoes. All right, so let's put this in the oven. And already I have chicken baking in the oven because as much as possible, any day I want to bake, I try to maximize the use of my oven. So on one side of the oven there is chicken baking, and then we're going to see how this works. And then I'm going to start on let me get it to where the oven is. Okay, I'm going to also start with the second batch. Ooh, look at them chickens. So it will be on this side. I think I ruined it. So I should have. Now I see why he put it on a flat surface, so that way it was able to slide. So this is, I'm going to use this to do the transfer. That way you just slide. Ooh. Oh man. See, I made a big batch. Oh Jesus. I want it to just slide. And I'm gonna use the bottom. I don't know if this is a good idea. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Not a good idea. Oh no. So it didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. So I think I have to keep it on here. I think I have to keep it on here. See? You never try anything, you won't know if it's gonna work or not. So let me do it again, because now this whole thing is messed up. I wanted to do it. All right. I'm going to start over. Start the process over. No problem. You never know if something is going to work until you try. So. So that means I should just leave it on the tray the way they did it for the first time. But I guess they felt that sliding it off the tray makes the crust get done faster. And they use wood to transfer it, but I don't have a wooden, they used a wooden chopping board to transfer it, but I don't have that. Another thing I could do is maybe also, because I feel like maybe the holes on those are too big. So let me see what I can do with that. Wish I had like a bigger one. If I try a second time and it does not work, oh, here we go. Except that I need another support this way. All right, we'll manage it this way. This is a first, so all right, it's going to, except that on this side now it's okay. And then I'm going to clean that little bit off. Whew. All right. Okay, we'll see how that works. it went in. So we're going to wait for like 15 minutes, and then the crust should be ready, and then we'll continue. Okay, so while the pizza is getting done, while I'm making the crust, I'm going to start preparing what I'm going to put on top. So I don't like pepperoni, so I'm more of a veggie pizza kind of person. So I'm going to start I'm going to use some olives, then just cut this up. In those days when they order pizza from work, I'm always getting chicken and pineapple. And people think it's a weird combination, but I love it. Chicken and pineapple. I have some pineapple in the freezer. I should have brought it out. But I'm doing mushrooms. So my mushrooms, I may not take too many, I don't know. You're trying to cover up. And then I'm going to do onions. Of course, I'm going to have the sauce. You know what, let me pour some water over this so I can thaw it out, because it's all frozen. Frozen. All right. So, all right. Long ones can just be. This is what they call the sheet take. I think they call it sheet take mushrooms. I am so used to this diet now. I don't know. I am so used to it that I don't miss anything. Okay, so I'm going to do the onions. I love onions, so I'm going to do that. So I don't know what I'm going to do. My sauce is frozen. I forgot to bring it out. Though I have another one, a brand new one that is unopened that I can use, but I don't know if I'm going to open that one. Let's see. We will see. Yeah, it's a good size. If I don't use all of the onion, you can use it for something else later. All right. So the other one, I'm just going to start prepping it. I'm going to pour it here. And this, you know, the first time I did this, it was so cumbersome because the way Dr. Berg did it was like, you know, it was really hard. I was like, I'm not doing this. But then I decided, you know, I can just puree it completely. They did not do that. They kind of made it. I'm like, that's too much work. I can just puree it and then just squeeze out the water. All you need to do, see, is this, and the water is coming out. So easy. Water is coming out. I actually left the other one overnight and I put a weight on it. So I put it in the refrigerator and put a weight on it. By the time it was morning, it was completely dry. But you know, if you need it like right now, you can just do this. You see how the water is coming out? It's a lot of water. And they say this water is good for your garden too. So I just throw it into the thing. I saw them make mashed potato yesterday with this, but in a different way. So I'm going to do that. And when I do it, I'll probably do half and half. It's still water. You want it to be really dry so that your crust can come out good. So this here, I'm going to use it for the wrap, to make wraps. So that's pizza. This will be for wraps. And I will do a video on how to do that. Yeah, that's good enough. You know, you open it. This is how it's going to come out. All right, so let me put this back. That fell out. The cheese cloth started like doing much better work once I tripled it. Okay. And I can go and throw this water right here on the garden. Because I just noticed that one fly has entered. Oh, I left the door open, that's why. All right, I'm going to go put this in the garden, and that will be it. So let's wait for the pizza. Okay, so I'm going to get the pizza out of the oven. Somewhere in the middle, I actually transferred into this pan. So I can say that it didn't still make a perfect crust, because I don't think that this crust, if I lift it, that it will hold up. So it didn't make a crust. But I did put everything that I wanted on it. And I'm going to try and, you know, I actually have a pizza cutter, but I don't know if it's really necessary. If it's really necessary for me to use it. But so I do have, oh, that's hot. Let me just cut a slice. Let's see what this tastes like. See, it's still kind of falling apart, so it's not perfect. See, so I think I might have made it too thick because their crust was really thin. So their crust was really thin. I think mine is too thick. That's why it didn't make. But trust me, this is delicious. Mm, mm. This is pizza. I said pizza. Sorry, keto pizza. It's delicious. Really delicious. It doesn't taste cauliflowery in my mouth. It does not taste, you know, cauliflower. It's not everybody that can tolerate that, but this really tastes good. Really does. You know, I have the sauce, I have my olives, onions, mushroom on it, and it's good. The chicken came out really perfect. So there we go. Your pizza and your chicken. This is life. Even though the crust did not form like it should have, I'm going to keep trying. See, because some parts really formed nicely. See? Some parts really formed nicely, especially around the edges. Around the edges formed nicely. It's in the middle where I think the crust was too thick. Make this. Look at that crust. It really did well around the edges because it was thinner around the edges. So next time I'll make sure that it's really flat. So for cauliflower to work as a pizza crust, it really has to be very thin in its layer. But this tastes exactly like pizza. I don't miss anything. This is really good. Tastes good. At the end of the day, sorry, I'm just eating in front of you guys. Because it's that good. It's that good. The olives, the onions, the mushrooms. That's heaven on earth. Make your own. Make your own, make your own, make your own. The crispiest chicken ever. I'm already full. I'm already full. So I'll probably eat like a quarter of this. Or maybe if I get hungry, half of it. Even if you eat all of it, your calorie is still very low because it's not, it's veggies and chicken. There's no carb. The carb you're getting is good carb from the vegetables. So there's no insulin spike here. There's no blood spike. I can't stop eating. I'm supposed to go work out and then come back to eat. Lord help me. But anyway, go make yours. I'm gonna put it back in the oven so it can be hot for me when I come out of the gym. My mini gym in the house. I don't go to the gym. I'm too busy for that. So this will be the last one, trust me. Because I'm literally eating in front of you guys. But this is really good. Thank you. Please share, like, subscribe. Blessings.